eBooks is an audio-visual platform that can make reading easier in an age where there are so many other choices for entertainment. Looking at the massive growth of ebook sales since Steve Jobs said this, it would appear that we are still reading, with the US market now exceeding $3 billion a year. And it also looks like we're listening to more audiobooks. However, Steve Jobs did make a valid point. In 2011, nearly 1 in 4 Americans didn't read a single book. That's almost double the number from a decade earlier, and nearly triple the number if we go back another 20 years or so. Now, looking specifically at reading for pleasure, we see that almost half of all young people don't read books.
I don't really see the point. I'd much rather like it if someone else read it to me.
And the percentage of all adults who don't read books for pleasure isn't much lower. Shortening attention spans and the internet are two of the most commonly cited reasons that people are reading books less. There's so much media available to us today, and there's never been such a wide selection of good quality, easy entertainment to choose from. There's a constant, evolving stream of new content that comes at us every day, and it's very hard not to get distracted by it, or to resist the insistent tugs we all feel from an ever-growing number of systems. A lot of the most popular things online today can be consumed in a matter of seconds. So much of what we read is now given to us in small, bite-sized chunks or lists and combined with visual elements. Quick, ephemeral content that's easy to consume, and then move on to the next thing. True, books do require more effort and concentration than many of these other forms of entertainment. But the thought of picking up and reading a book can feel like it would take even more effort than it actually does. The size of this gap is probably one of the main reasons why we're reading less. But does it actually matter if we're reading books less? We could make an analogy between consuming only short, easy content and passive entertainment and living off a diet of only fast food and ready meals. As with good nutrition and healthy eating, there's a wealth of research about the benefits of reading books. We created the Tap Books platform to make books easier for everyone to read. One of the ways we did this was by making books look and feel more like these other forms of media and entertainment. Starting with how we open a book. With listen and watch options, in addition to the standard read mode, we offer 2 new, easier reading experiences. In the listen reading mode, there are 3 choices of word highlighting to help readers follow the story and never lose their place.
Brown river overhung with weeping trees and coins of sunlight through them on the water down river.
And there are options to add ambient sounds and music.
Fields simmer shrilly in the AM heat. Shatter cane, lamb's quarter, cut grass, sawbriar, nutgrass, jimson weed, wild mint, dandelion.
Just don't like reading.
Muscadine, spine,
I don't like the words.
goldenrod.
Recognizing that the text and words themselves are a hurdle for some, we developed the primarily visual watch mode.
Butcher grass, invaginate volunteer beans, all heads gently nodding in a morning breeze like a mother's soft
An important
hand
function
on
of
the
the
cheek.
watch reading mode is to prevent readers' eyes from wandering and getting distracted. The abstract style is designed never to dominate or detract from the story itself.
The coal dust out of their broken nails and the lines of their sunken faces.
We don't add illustrations of what authors themselves imagine and create, because one of the most powerful elements of fiction are the images we make in our own heads as we read.
The old man than during the whole week before I killed him.
But we do offer images, illustrations and maps of real places and actual things referred to in books.
At a cheese snaps factory in Buffalo Grove and living there at my father's house in Libertyville.
We've designed a range of features to make reading books easier, like character descriptions, chapter summaries, timelines, and reminders that include a link back to where you've left off. We've also created a number of enabling tools that can increase readability, like colour overlays for people with dyslexia who can find it difficult to read black text on a white background and not lose their place. And subtitles for those who want to read books in other languages.
Climbed in with our mother. Of course she did. This is the day of the reaping.
While we develop tap books for the conventional book, we've also designed it to open up new ways for writers to tell their stories in the digital age.
I ruminate for months. My thoughts were interrupted by an incoming text. I had to walk away from the station to the nearest street sign to find out what corner I was on.
With its innovative design, the Tapbooks platform reinvents the book for new generations of readers.
I prop myself up on one elbow. There's enough light in the bedroom to see them. My little sister Prim, curled up on her side. Our part of District 12, nicknamed the Seam, is usually crawling with coal miners heading out to the morning shift at the south.